Hello there, friends, and welcome back to more Bravely Default. Last time, we searched and cleared out all three paths that lead towards Eternian Central Command, fighting a few dangerous foes along the way, and also landing ourselves here in Gravemark Village, the birthplace of Adia's parents. We learned of the Great Plague as well, which might have been a huge catalyst towards the movement of anticrystalism, but we don't know for sure. In this episode, we're going to be heading towards Eternian Central Command, as there's nothing left to bar our way. We're going to save up and head that way. Nothing here for us now. So we are on the right path as we ended off last time, and right over here we took this far right path, and let's now take the left fork in the path, and this is quite a winding area. They weren't lying about it being the longest path to Central Command, but if we keep winding around, we will eventually lead ourselves to Central Command. Now, before we enter, I do want to go ahead and take a look at Narende Village. We obtained the River Parts shop to level 9, which gave us the crit rate up, Cure Confuse, and Confuse Resistance up. And we got some gifts from the trader. Before we enter Eternian Command, I'm going to upgrade the trader shop to level 10 so we can obtain Turbo Ethers from our adventurer friend. This is a short 36 hours, shortened down to 21 minutes, but I really want to grab this. And that's everything. Night falls on Eternia, and in we go.
It was here that I was raised. I feel as if I haven't been back in ages. But it hasn't truly been so very long. They say home is where the heart is. But all I feel is loneliness.
Oh, spare me your sickly sweet nostalgia. I mean, we're going to kill you anyway, so...
You're the one who slew Olivia!
I bid you, Victoria, unleash your full power. Spare nothing.
I wouldn't have it any other way. The kid gloves are coming right off!
Why did you kill Olivia?
Why? Let me think. I suppose you could chalk it up to me and my butterfingers. Don't look at me like that. I mean, a crystal vestal? Ha! You're no match for me. And that goes for those fools you're with, too. You stumpy little brat! Stumpy little... Did you hear that, Victor?
Dia! How dare you hurl such heinous language at Victoria! I care not if you are the Grand Marshal's daughter. I'll not rest until you lie dead at Victoria's feet!
Fine. Then I'll not rest until that foul-mouthed girl falls head over heels for me.
I'll have you know I'm in top form today. Now you'll see just how helpless you are before me. Go ahead and try and escape. I'm going to toy with you like a cat before I really sink my teeth into you. Not talking so big now, are you? I grow bored with this. Better say your prayers. This ends.
It's happening again! Victoria!
Victor! I can't... Please!
You've grown more unstable than I had feared. We must seek treatment at once!
Hey, wait!
Where did they go?
Victor spoke of getting treatment. The closest place around here for that would be the room to the right.
Welcome to Central Command. We don't have much time. Let's talk to our adventurer buddy. And Victoria is out of commission, and Victor's probably focused on her. So, I think this is our best chance of putting both of them out of commission right now. So, let's make some preparations. We remember from the Olivia encounter that Victoria likes her poison. So, I've went ahead and equipped star pendants on every single member, just in case Victoria does decide to power up again and poison us. Hopefully it doesn't come to that, though. In terms of everything else, I have equipped Silence Touch on my special move parts, if it comes to that. And I think that's about it. I also equipped Silence Immunity on Idia, just in case. I don't want her to get silenced by anything that might happen here. But I think that's everything. So, let's go and take advantage of Victoria's weakened state.
What?
Look!
What is that?
Silence, if you please. She would likely perish if we were to disturb her now.
Victor Escort? What is the meaning of this? Who or what exactly is that child?
Allow me to tell you a story, if I may.
In other words, you're stalling for time. Time enough to replenish Victoria's power.
No, that is not my intention. This treatment is merely a bid to save her life. Now, about that story. In truth, it is a tale of the not-too-distant past. Once upon a time, in a place not of this land, there was an orphan child suffering an incurable disease. Her name was Victoria. Abandoned by physicians and all around her, she simply waited upon her inevitable demise, all the while gasping in pain and despair. But hearing her voiceless pleas, the Lord Marshal took her in his arms and brought her back to Eternia.
My father did that?
Were it not for his lordship, her fragile life would have soon been snuffed out. I am sure you are well aware, Dia, but science and medicine in our lands have advanced greatly with the use of white magic. I was pulled from my studies on the Earth Crystal to treat her, and yet my treatments were still experimental, incomplete. She survived, but ill effects linger. Side effects graver still than her original condition. Fits like that you witness strike periodically, and their frequency increases with each day. Violent turns of mood soon stripped her of any semblance of self-control. Each time her tiny form is racked with pain, I ask myself, knowing the result, would I still have intervened as I did? But ever is my answer the same. As long as I draw breath, I will see that she does too. No matter how she suffers, I'll not allow her to die. She is both my crime and my redemption. My ego, my joy, I dedicate my entirety to her, and to know no greater pleasure.
What nonsense. I mean, really, Victor, that was so boring and really long, too.
Forgive me, Victoria. How do you fare now?
Back to my old self, but I don't think I could take another one of those fits. Now, let's take care of these fools once and for all. To think you'd just stand around twiddling your thumbs when you had a second chance to finish me. But that just proves you're the fools I knew you were.
Victoria!
Don't blame me. You're the ones who just dug their own graves.
Round 2, Victor and Victoria. This time, we're not letting you get away, and we're gonna finish you off for good. We already examined Victor once, so we know he's weak to dark, which unfortunately we can't really take advantage of. So, we're going to be examining Victoria. But first things first, we're going to be increasing our speed, like every other fight so far, and hopefully we can outspeed Victor and Victoria. Let's examine Victoria real quick, and then we'll have everyone else default for right now. Victor and Victoria, as we saw back in Chapter 2, are magically focused, though they do have physical attacks. Victoria is 70,000 HP, weak to light, and is human. But their main gimmick is through their magic. Victor has very powerful single-target light magic in the form of Holy, with potent cure magics, with obviously his healing abilities. Victoria is more offensive magic focused, mostly through poisoning her opponents and utilizing Exterminate to deal most of her damage, which thankfully we have become immune to, thanks to our experiences with her beforehand. But because they are mostly magical focused, I'll be utilizing Key to Your Heart as my main defensive boost. And then Ring a Bell, we're going to start utilizing our blessings, and then Tiz, we're going to go ahead into default. My strategy here won't change too much from any other boss fight that we've done recently, as it'll just be we pick a target, which will most likely be Victoria, as her magic damage is more threatening than Victor's, and running them through, and then moving on to the next target. I do have a few tricks up my sleeve when it comes to dealing with their weaknesses, but we'll get to that just in a second. First things first, I want to make sure we can survive. We're going to go ahead and have Ring a Bell heal us up, and then I'm going to reduce Victor's BP by 1, utilizing Squeaky Wheel. Oh, they dodged it. I was really hoping I'd get that off so I could make it to where Victor and Victoria couldn't act at the same turn, or so that I would only have to deal with one of them per action. So Idia, she doesn't really have much she can do right now, so I'm actually going to go ahead and apply a Thundaga on her, and we'll see why in just a second. I'm going to have Agnes... I'm going to actually have her Brave twice. I'm going to have her cover for Ring a Bell on healing this turn, and I'm going to have her increase speed. And I'm going to have Ring a Bell create a compound utilizing a Insect Antenna and a Fulmin Shard. That'll make a target vulnerable to lightning. We're going to slap that on Victoria so we can deal some extra damage to her. And then Tiz, we're going to utilize Piracy and lower her physical defense. I want to take down Victoria as soon as possible. There's Victor. His physical attacks are pretty strong, but nothing we can't handle. There's a speed up, so hopefully we can get Victor slowed down. There's Dark. There's some decent damage. But Victoria's main gimmick, we can't really be hurt by, which is really useful. And then let's go ahead and start throwing everything we've got at her. Agnes is out of commission for this turn, but that's okay. We're going to have Ring a Bell heal us up, and then Tiz, let's go ahead and Brave twice. I don't want to put him fully into the negative, but I want to go ahead and be a little aggressive here.
Ready to fly?
This will give us some extra boosts. 3k, that's not bad. It could be worse. Could be better, too. Alright, Idia, get some multitasks in there. Or not. Okay, that's still some decent damage, though. Very aggressive. There's Holy, that's Victor's strongest move. There's her Poison. She has it based on AoE, but thankfully, because we have Star Pendants on, that is completely worthless. We just sort of skirt around it. We're gonna increase our magic defenses, we're gonna have Ring a Bell heal up, and we're gonna have Idia go full offensive. Multitask, that's fine. Getting some extra chip damage on Victor there. Oh, goodness me. There's his elemental barrier for Victor. That will create a very powerful effect where he is very resistant towards every single element in the game. But Victoria is not long for this world. So, let's finish her off.
Don't give up.
Here's our rejuvenation. This will heal us up, give us some BP. And Tiz, I don't think this will finish her off completely, but it's getting her very close. Idia, finish her off.
You, a mere vessel, dare hinder my every move.
Your early years may be tragic indeed, but I cannot forgive what you've done! You stole the life of a dear friend from me!
Vengeance? I can relate to that. I've no interest in the Grand Marshal's fancy ideals. But we do agree on one thing, the need to crush the orthodoxy. Total annihilation would be too easy on them. They'll all pay for what they did to me. I wish you'd all drop dead.
Victoria?
Victoria's down and Victor's looking a little crazy there. I love that voice acting. I just want to go ahead and point that out. I love it. But Victor, now that Victoria is down, is going to be playing fully offensive. He is going a little crazy now. Idia was also doomed by Victoria right before she went down, which means she will be dead in 2 turns, which means I will need to play around that. Lots of which means there. But now we only have to worry about Victor. We're going to increase our physical magical defense, and then I'm going to just do that with Agnes. I'm going to just continue to heal up with Ring a Bell for this action and have Tiz default. I'm gonna wait for Idia to die before I continue to do anything else. Okay, Victor's pissed. Idia can't really do much, so let's go ahead and just have her default. I don't want to lose any BP with her. We'll have Agnes default as well. Let's compound a ether and a high potion for Tiz, and have Tiz default as well. This will get his MP back up so he can do some more double damage. There's Holy, very powerful magic attack. There goes Idia. That's okay. We're now going to have Agnes. Let's have Agnes Brave. We'll have her raise Idia, and then we will have her catch Idia up on the bonuses. And then we're going to have Ring a Bell heal everyone. And then Tiz, we'll have him Brave twice. And lower Victor's physical defense. Speed everything up. We've kind of seen everything Victor can do. Shell Split. I'll also need to examine Victor. All animal attacks up. So now he's going to be, again, he's going on the offensive. So now he's going to be doing a lot of extra damage with this Holy. So let's go ahead and apply our Thundaga there. Let's apply our magic defense boost with Agnes. And then Ring a Bell we're gonna Brave twice. Actually, we'll Brave 3 times. Let's examine Victor. We've got a free turn here. So let's then compound a insect antenna and a fulminant shard, like we did with Victoria, to make him weak to lightning, and then we can heal up. Actually, we don't need to heal, so let's just go ahead and turn there. And then Tiz will go ahead and utilize Moon Shadow. Lower defense, so it's going to do a lot of damage. 10,000 damage right there. Let's speed things up. Examine. He has 53,000 HP out of his 80,000. He's now weak to lightning, and we're going to go on the offensive. We're going to attack him twice with Idia there. We're going to speed everyone up with Love Rush. We're going to heal everyone up with the Blessed Shield. And then Tiz, he's going to do 3 double damage. He's going to do a lot of damage here. Idia coming in with multitask. There we go. Speed up, double damage. Oh my goodness. There's the holy. Did almost an entire HP bar worth. I don't want to play too risky here. I want to make sure everyone gets their EXP. So we're going to be increasing magic defense, and then we're going to have Ring a Bell heal, and everyone else default. There's the Kirata, that's fine. We're going to default again, let Ring a Bell do his thing. There's the Holy. Alright, he no longer has his amp. Idia, time to go on the offensive.
I am in your debt. You grant me the gift of death. I now go to be by Victoria's side. Sweet Victoria. Sweet, sweet.
What a tragedy those two really are. But we avenged Olivia right there, and got ourselves a boatload of EXP and JP. No level up, but Anya's gained a job level and learned prolonged support. And for our troubles, we obtained a Force Armlet and Amulet. First member of the Council of Six is down, and we obtain the Arcanist Asterisk. The Arcanist unleashes awesome power by combining black magic. They have the highest magic attack in the game, and they favor rods. Their specialty is absorb magic damage, and their job command is Ritualism. The Arcanist stat spread is entirely focused on magic, offensive magic, with everything else sort of falling behind the sidelines. Though they actually do have a very high mind stat, which allows them to play a fairly effective support unit. In terms of their arms aptitude, they want rods. They're going to be doing magic damage, and rods are the weapons that give them the most of it. They don't really have any other weapon that they want. You can put staves on them, but it's not ideal. Their armor aptitude isn't very great either. They're not tanky. They're going to die really quick, similar to the Black Mage. And speaking of the Black Mage, the Arcanist can kind of be seen as a pure upgrade to the Black Mage, having higher magic attack stats and being able to utilize status ailments to pretty much sweep entire enemies for max damage with little to no effort, as we can see on screen here. The Arcanist is very potent and is by far the best magic attacker in the game when it comes to utilizing their own magic or any other job's offensive magic. So, if you want a offensive magic damage dealer, this is your job right here. But that's not all. We took down Victor as well, and we obtain the Spirit Master Asterisk. The Spirit Master controls elemental forces to support allies. They have the most effective healing magic stat, and they favor staves. Their specialty is Save White Magic MP, and their job command is Spiritism. The Spearmaster is basically the antithesis of the Arcanist, being the best user of white magic or support magic in general, having an incredibly high mind stat and very high intelligence, but their other stats are lacking, similar to the Arcanist. Their arms aptitude is the inverse of Arcanist, favoring staves, but can use rods, but you're not really going to utilize them. Same armor aptitude to the Arcanist as well. If the Arcanist was focused mostly on black magic and offensive magic, and was the best user of that magic stat, the Spearmaster is the opposite, being focused on supportive magics, being able to nullify elemental damage, increase elemental attacks, and make it to where damage in the field, both enemies and allies, can be completely negated. Their healing stat is insane, making them one of, if not the best healers in the game for just raw healing output. Similar to the Arcanist as well, saying that a lot, if the Arcanist was a strict upgrade to the Black Mage, the Spearmaster can kind of be seen as a strict upgrade to the White Mage. So, if you want a very powerful healer, whether it's pure healing or support healer, the Spearmaster is definitely something you should look into. Let's hurry. What's wrong, Agnes? Why'd you stop? Wait, Adia. Agnes needs a moment. But we're almost to the Earth Crystal. We should hurry and awaken it. Everlast Tower is just ahead once we push through Central Command. Adia, my heart aches. I know what this must be like for you. I'm sorry. Agnes, hurry. If we don't awaken that crystal, the whole world will get swallowed up in darkness. We didn't come this far just to stop now, did we? There's only one to go. Awaken the Earth Crystal, and it's all over. Let's go, Agnes. Together, the world is waiting for us to awaken this crystal. I know I must go. I know, but... Right. Everyone else in? I'll go. Of course we're coming. No time to mourn or think about Victor and Victoria. We've got a job to do. So, let's save up at our old adventure buddy and press onward. Eternian Central Command is no match for us.
Hail, nescient children of man.
Who's there?
A petulant daughter's act of rebellion against the father who neglected her.
What?
The naive Vestal's sense of justice as dictated by others, unquestioned as it is unflinching. An orphaned existence, ignorant of himself and alone in this world. Has playing as the trusty friend filled your hollow soul, boy?
Show yourself!
Not but children, all of you.
What?
I am done here. I leave the rest to you, Alternus Dim.
Your cooperation is much appreciated.
Cooperation? No. It is simply a matter of friendly concern. My interest lies in the Templars... the Grand Marshal's daughter. You may cast the remaining 3 into the dungeon, if you so wish.
Yes, my lord.
The 2 newest members of the Council of 6 have perished at the hands of the Vestal. 'Tis such a pity. I never had the chance to meet them.